Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Annoyed Way. 14 reacts blue card to be introduced to football. What the hell is going on? Before we do get stuck in, please like the video, comment on your thoughts on the blue card. I can't believe I'm saying that. To be introduced to football, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time we publish a video or go live. And please follow our socials, links in the descriptions. Now look, let's jump into it. Low point beating around the bush. Yellow card, blue card is set to be introduced to football. I'll read it out. So we'll start off with a blue card is to be introduced in professional football as part of Sin trials to be announced on Friday. Telegraph Sport revealed that the game's lawmakers, the International Football Association Board, has signed off on what would be the first new card to be used at the top end of sport since the advent of yellow and red cards at the 1970 World Cup. The revolutionary move will be announced by IFAB, LFAB, whatever you want to go, as part of Sin protocols that will see players removed from the field for 10 minutes if they commit a cynical foul or show dissent towards a match official. Top tier competitions will be excluded from initial testing in the professional game in case the protocols require further refinement, but elite trials could still begin as soon as the summer. That may include in the FA Cup and the Women's FA Cup, with the Football Association considering volunteering next season's competition for testing. So, a blue card and yellow card will result in a red card. 2 blue cards will result in red. A first phase of testing will take place possibly in the FA Cup. It will not initially be made in major competitions. Listen, I'm not professional at using words. Bullshit. Why? Why introduce? What's the so? We may as well just get rid of yellow and red cards, because what's the point of having a yellow? Referees aren't going to use a yellow. This to me is like, let's protect the referees 10 times more. The referees, sometimes they deserve the shouting they get. Not debating. Don't agree with that when you see videos of referees, getting people chasing after them, debate them around. I'm not laughing. But it's to protect referees. If a referee makes a shit decision, the player goes mad, no one agrees, this and that. The blue card to me is one of the most stupidest, ridiculous things to ever be introduced to football. 2 blue cards will be a red card. That's just like the second yellow. It's pointless. What's the point in having a yellow card? The referee will want to use the blue card. The blue card, like, come on, man. There's a sport, and it's an Irish sport. Obviously, I'm Irish, so I'll go through what it is. In Gaelic football, and check it out if you haven't already. There's a thing called, again, yellow, red card, which is also a thing called a black card. So basically, a black card is if you get a black card for a clumsy foul or whatever it is, you get the black card and you're sin bin for 10 minutes. It used to be if that player gets a black card, you can substitute him. And I think that player can come on. No, he can't come on, so you can substitute that player. And you don't have to wait. He gets a black card, you make a sub. Now it's 10 minutes sin bin. Which is, again, I'm not a fan of it. I think it's a stupid rule, and I think the blue card is just the exact same thing. You can't get, 2 black cards would result in a red. Blue cards in this situation would result in a red. What's the point of having yellow? What's the point of having a red? What's the point of having anything? It's a clumsy thing. It's like VAR. Stupid. And I just don't agree with it. I just don't agree with it. And when I read it, I thought, no, surely not true. Surely it's just a rumour. I mean, look, it's all around Twitter. It's all around Instagram, Facebook, Google, wherever you want to see it. YouTube. It's stupid. It's honestly stupid, real. What's the point? You're gonna hear a lot of this. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Because what is the point? What are we doing? with this blue card. I look at it and I think it's just to protect the referees 10 times more, protect the little clumsy officials on the pitch who make clumsy decisions from time to time. Not all the time, but from time to time. And think of this. 10 minutes to go in a football match. Black card, blue card. That 10 minutes could cost you the game. Big time. You know, what are you going to do with a goalkeeper? Goalkeeper gets a blue card. You can't make a substitution. So what do you do there? Bet you no one's thought of that. Keeper, say for example, I don't know, does something clumsy. You won't really see a goalkeeper do a lot of dissent. Or commit much of a foul. If they commit a foul in the box, it's going to be a yellow or red, whatever it is. But just say, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have no goalkeeper for 10 minutes. You might have a striker for 10 minutes, a defender for 10 minutes, a midfielder for 10 minutes. It's stupid. You just leave it with the yellow and red. That's fine by me. I just look at the blue card being so clueless. I don't see it. What will players think of this? Players will have to be 20 times more caution. Because they think if I make a foul, I'm off for 10 minutes. Guarantee it, the Premier League. They'll guarantee it. That gets introduced in the Prem, Bundesliga, La Liga. I still call it La Liga. I'm not calling it whatever else it's called. The French League. What the hell? Betcha you're probably about 50 blue cards given. Because you're going to get a dissent happening in a match. You're going to get a foul. So if a player makes a foul, and say he does a foul that, you know, it's not a foul, but it's still a free, is that player going to get a yellow for something clumsy? I just can't get my head around, and I hope, you know, someone comes out and says, no, this is not true. You know, if it is, I want a bit more. Again, you got a lot more insight than it is. So, but if a player commits a foul, so now the referee will think. Now the referee won't be like, that's a blue card straight away. The referee will just think, what do I have? Oh yeah, blue card, bubble, 10 minutes, bosh. It's stupid, and I don't like it. I don't even like it in Gaelic football. I don't like it in Gaelic football. And it's a rule that is in Gaelic football, by the way. I don't know, lads. I don't know, lads and ladies. I just don't know. And I just personally think that I can't think of any fan out there, any football fan, anyways, that'll look at that rule and think, yeah, that's a good rule, that. Like, that, can't wait for that to be introduced. That'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see, because how are players going to react? Managers going to react? Referees will love it. They'll love it. Referees will thrive on it. Guarantee it. You know, you look at, let's got the team we support, Manchester United. Casemiro likes to make a good tackle. Leach, Shaw, Bruno. Every player likes to make a foul. They're going to get a blue card. A blue card, even saying blue cards. Oh, it makes me get angry. And again, I don't know what more to say about it. And I want to get your thoughts as well. Please do let me know in the comment section below. It'd be much, much appreciated. But I just don't get it. I just can't see it. I just can't see, you know, a 10-minute sin bin. You know, football is, you know, that's 10 men. You might as well just give him a red card. You may as well just do that. It's not like the player gets a blue card, but you can make a substitution if he does, to cover up the 10 minutes. You can't do that. There's no temporary sub. He gets a blue. That's 10 minutes without one of your key players. That could cost you the game. 10 minutes is a long time in football. It is. And if you're trying to hold on to a lead and you get a blue card, stupid. Yellow cards, red cards. Stick with it. We look at Diogo Dalot against Liverpool when he got the red card. For the cent. Stupid. He gets a blue. But then if that player gets 2 blues, is he suspended for the next match? He's suspended for 100 minutes. I know he's doing a match on 10 minutes. I honestly, I just can't. I just can't buy it, and I cannot bring myself into it. Like, imagine screaming out now, going to a match, blue card. It's a yellow or red. No one's gonna agree with it. No one cares. No one wants it. People just stick to your yellow and your red. That's what people want. Why don't people ask the fans? It's stupid. I'm sure players are probably sitting down now reading that news. Managers are probably thinking, what the hell is this? Especially if you ask Erik ten Hag, a Pep Guardiola, a Jurgen Klopp, an Ange Postecoglou, whoever it may be, they'd look at that. They'd probably say, what? Like, what? Do you want to ruin the sport even more with your stupid VAR and your stupid blue card? Like, come on, man. Like, it's honestly, it's actually funny and sad at the same time. So basically there's going to be no such thing as a warning anymore. You're going to get a blue card. Football is going to be a whole lot more defensively now. Players aren't going to go in for tackles more now. Players aren't going to try to do much now. Players can't show a bit of emotion or opinion, or let the referee know that he's not happy. You can't do that. Back in the day, you think Roy Keane, he probably would have got a blue card every match. The sport has gone soft. It's honestly gone soft. It's so soft, and I just think it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You can't go up to the referee anymore. You can't moan anymore. You can't go in for a tackle anymore. You can't do anything anymore. You cannot show them up. Players are going to show emotion every game. They're just fans, but on the pitch. And they're going to show emotion. If you don't get, like us fans, if funny split, if the referee makes a stupid decision, can we not say, come on, ref? You're stupid, ref. Nothing. Look, like I said, I just don't see the big issue. The big issue? Don't say that again. I don't see the big reason behind why it's being introduced to football. I just can't see it. So I have VAR and blue card. Blue card and VAR. The game, honestly, I hate to say it. The sport is being ruined every time. Like, every time. The sport looks like it wants to be ruined. Like, I just don't see it. But before you know it, they'll introduce a football. The referee will have a button to press if there's a foul made, or if it's offside, or whatever. The referee could just pause the ball, and I can't. I don't know. It does something stupid like that. I honestly, I said it would never happen, but you never know. Last week I wouldn't have ever thought of the blue card being introduced. You know what I mean? And football is a slow game as well. And you get a blue card and you come back on. Basically, you might as well just classify yourself being on a yellow. You know what I mean? The difference between this and a yellow, a blue card, you're off for 10 minutes. You're better off just having a blue and red just mixed. Have them on the same card in half. Here we go. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's not a gun. It is not a bomb. Card, yellow, red. You're better off just having that. You know what I mean? It's honestly stupid in my initial opinion. And I think anyone probably would agree with me and probably thinking, Dino, I'd say the exact same thing you're saying, and what you're saying, I can see where you're coming from. We all love football. I love football. Adore football. Don't know what to do without it, even though it's probably it can be my enemy from time to time, but it can also be my best friend. Stupid. Honestly, stupid. And look, the sport's being ruined. It's getting softer every year, every decade. You can't do anything these days, and you can't even, you can't even go for a tackle or you can't do anything about that. You kick a ball away. The referees, I guarantee the referee, do you want to even put a yellow card in their pocket again? They'll just have a blue one right there. That's all they want. But look, that's been my reaction to the blue card set to be introduced to football. Ridiculous. Don't agree with it. And look, when I don't agree with things, like, if you've been supporting the channel for a long time, when I don't agree with something, I let you know all about it, and I don't go back. But look, let us know your opinion and thoughts on the blue card to be introduced to football. Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? Let us know if you do or don't in the comments below. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and we will speak to you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.